The Ancient Maya app is free and available on Apple, Android, and Windows app stores. This video shows the new text editor feature that's built into Write. So we begin with Write. To generate some glyph blocks, just type in a word or multiple words. Today's demo will just use the simple word B-I-N-A and hit return. So here we have a glyph block where we have phonetically written the input, main glyph for BI, then NA on the bottom affix glyph, and the right affix glyph is A, which is a silent vowel at the end of the written word. Like English, Mayan words can often end in a silent vowel. So phonetically we have B, Na, and A. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to type it in twice, so we get two glyph blocks, and we will change one of them, the one on the right. So now I click on the glyph block on the right to edit it, and we see the three glyphs in the glyph block, B, Na, and A, and there are different alternatives that we can substitute in that are phonetically equivalent. So if I want to use this glyph block, this glyph in the glyph block, I just click on it, and now we're using the one with the dots instead of the one with the foot. Similarly, I can change the affix glyphs. There is no substitute or alternative for Na, but there is for A. So I'll pick one of those and replace it. We've modified this glyph block, but it has the same basic layout in that we have one main glyph, we've got a bottom affix glyph, and we have a right affix glyph. The editor can change those as well. Just click on the glyph block and now choose layouts. And this is our current layout in that top image with the main glyph and two affix glyphs. And I'll click on this next option, which will give us three main glyphs. And that's just another way to phonetically write the very same word. Now let's see what happens if we use hyphens. So I'm going to type in BI-NA, hit return. Notice that this glyph block only has two glyphs. When we use hyphens, we tell the app that we are breaking things down into syllables ourselves, and we don't want the app to worry about that or worry about silent vowels or any of the other rules. We have the same editing capability, so I can, for instance, click on the glyph block, go to layouts, and say I want to have a bottom affix glyph. And now we have a bottom affix glyph, and then again I can click and say for the main glyph, use the dots, and now we have the modified glyph block. Finally, Write also supports numbers. When you type in numbers, you also have to use hyphens, at least for now. So I will put 4 dash, and then we have BI-NA. I will hit convert. And now we have a 3 glyph block. The left affix glyph is the Mayan glyph for the number 4. And then we again have BI and NA phonetically. And of course, we're free to click on these and edit as always. Notice that there's also a details field I can expand, and that will provide more information about the meaning of the glyph, its phonetic sound, where it came from. The number glyphs come from Katunen and Helmke, and most of the other glyphs are from Alexander Tocqueville. The share button sends the edited glyph blocks via email, text messages, WhatsApp, etc. To close, I'd like to thank friends and explain how the glyph blocks are generated. Over 200 individual glyphs and their phonetic definitions are from Alexander Tocqueville. Nearly all of the glyphs that we've seen are from him. The app also includes 11 additional phonetic glyphs from Guillermo Cantún. These glyphs represent mostly new sounds in modern Yucatec that were not in spoken classic Mayan. The glyph block definitions are from Unicode's Draft Maya Standard. I added a couple of fallback glyph block definitions to use when there was no other option. Information on putting all of this together was derived from books by John Montgomery, by Michael Coe, and a document by Harry Katunen and Christoph Helmke. Finally, I want to thank those who talked with me about respecting traditional writing and all of its beauty and variety, especially Crisanto Camul, Alfredo Kamal, Eduardo Puga, Carla Pena, Tommy Witten, and others. Thank you so much. We have lots of ideas about how to expand our editor and would love to hear your thoughts. Please comment and reach out. Thank you.